Welcome on board C'est La Vie. We'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors for this video, West Marine, Shaka Kai, and Costa Sunglasses. Let's see what's out there.
Here's some highlights from our last two Panama episodes. If you haven't watched them, check them out. As per usual, there's lots of diving and fishing with Pesca Panama, but now it's time to prep for crossing the Pacific Ocean. It was everything but smooth sailing, and we're excited to share the adventure with you. Let's go.
Just finished provisioning. We think we know everything, and now we're gonna pull anchor, head out to a remote island because we had a great time in the river. It served its purpose, but we're overbeating the river. They're gonna organize. Jenna and Laurent are on organization. Steb and Cole did an incredible job, and we're about to pull some anchors.
Let's do this.
Raise an anchor. Ready? I take a little bit of throttle.
Let the journey begin, huh?
We wanted to go overboard with provisioning because we didn't know how long we would be at sea. Anything can happen out there, and when you arrive in French Polynesia, everything's very expensive and you're going to be very remote with limited supplies.
We provisioned, we got everything put away, and now we just pulled up to one of our favorite spots that we found so far. It's a little beach bar for Panama Fishing Lodge, and we're gonna introduce Steb, Laurent, and Jenna to our favorite little beach bar, and the pups are stoked. I can't tell if Finn's excited. You can't tell he's excited, Finn? Okay. On your mark, get set, go Finn!
Serving food today or no? Sí.
I gotta get some of that Spanish on your YouTube channel.
Oh, pretty poor. This was a great way to show the crew this beautiful country and some fresh tuna cooked by Sportfish Panama Lodge. As you can imagine, there's a lot that goes into a crossing. We have to make sure the boat's ready. We have everything we need with plenty unexpected problems.
So our alternator has died on our generator, which means when we run our generator, it's not charging our batteries. So our batteries are faulting, and then we can't use anything that's plugged into an outlet at all. And it's also bad for the batteries. So luckily Cole ordered us a spare alternator. We got it in time, and now we're gonna figure out how to replace the alternator. And Cole's in the engine room right now. It's like this much room to try to get back around it, and it's tight for me and it's super tight for him.
The hardest thing's going to be
the back of it, connection.
and then that last one will be the one that adjusts the belt.
The belt, yeah. All right, go team. All right, I'm going in.
Is it going in?
Yep. I hope this works. It'll be totally worth it if it does. That's easily like 150 degrees.
Sorry, Steph. You thought you were done.
What needs to be on the other side of the bar?
This needs to go on that side.
It won't fit on that side.
It has to.
It hurts. I'm gonna have burns on me.
Not the whole thing, something electrical.
So we replaced the alternator, and we don't think that the issue is the alternator because it's a brand new alternator. Still not charging the battery. Phone a friend. It's important to have your phone a friend. Thank you, Norm. Norm is my electrical phone a friend. That was weird. So he was telling me how to reset this and test to see which bank was good, and I just took the nut off. Just took the nut off of one and took the nut off of the second one, and when I took the nut off the second one, the generator just started randomly trying to start on its own. I don't know why. Doesn't make sense. He doesn't know why.
Could be. This could be all stuck up. I did it a while ago when I replaced this battery because I couldn't figure out what the f this was. I thought it was
So you connected that to the master volt?
I had this connected to the switchboard.
Yeah, I know. I was explaining that to Norm yesterday, and he had no idea why that would have been connected where it was.
Okay, so hopefully it's just me.
That would be great.
So
Fun-filled morning.
Yeah.
Problems everywhere.
We've been having some issues with the generator. We spent a lot of time yesterday switching to a new alternator and then figured out that wasn't the problem. After all of that, I actually burned my boob, like, decently to do that. And then last night, I jumped back in there and traced down wires, detached some things from the master volt, trying to figure it out. Still couldn't figure it out. And this morning we woke up and the batteries were completely drained, like down to like 5 point something, which is really bad, really harmful for the batteries. So the whole crew has been on the phone today trying to figure out how we can get a replacement battery charger from the generator to our batteries so that we don't destroy our batteries and so that we can actually have power on the boat. Because this morning we couldn't start our engines, we couldn't power on electronics, none of our plugs were working, so basically it's like nothing can work. Super dangerous when we're about to go on a long crossing. That's our situation, and now Seb's speaking Spanish because they're trying to sell us things that don't
Hello?
make sense.
Buenas, dime.
Alright, so after all the drama this morning, I think that we have it pretty much sorted. We have two new battery chargers coming and an electrician coming tomorrow. We're hoping to check out tomorrow, and we should be able to stay almost on schedule. So good news at the end of the day. We're chilling here, gonna have some time at the beach, and then breakfast, beach time. Then later tonight we'll move over to Boca Chica and prepare for a busy day tomorrow, but we should be on schedule. And Cole's just jumping out of the generator room.
There he is.
Getting his sweat session.
Man of the morning.
to get parts from Panama City to David, it's an 8-hour drive. Thankfully we have Omar. He's bringing our new battery charger and a few imported packages.
Alright, who are we meeting?
Omar!
Omar.
What's a hookup?
What's Omar got?
Who knows what he has? Thanks, West Marine. We got like a gift. We got 3 packages. We don't know what's in it. We ordered some things, but we forgot.
Let's go. Finn's ready. Finn's ready.
At this point, we're really feeling the time crunch of checking out, getting everything and everything working, and the weather window.
We got our packages, Ziki! We got our packages! Are you wagging your tail?
The fun part is they're empty.
We want to be completely filled up, so Laurent, Steb, and I headed to the marina. But these marinas are a little bit different because the tide can differentiate 20 feet. So it's quite the hike up and quite the hike down with big jerry cans. It's nice to have a helping hand with Steb and Laurent. They are true team players. On the way down, these blue jerry cans are weigh over 100 pounds. 2 dogs are swimming. We're really happy Finn's not seeing this. He hasn't gotten to the beach too much because of the crocodiles in Panama. In the Gulf of Chiriquí, this is actually the easiest place to fill up. It's really cool to see how a local, nice marina is run here in Panama. They'll use that tractor in the back to back these boats down the long boat ramp.
Steb is one of our dear friends who started out as a guest on C'est La Vie and has quickly become family. He is one of our friends that we can depend on to say yes in any situation. We love you, Steb. And the next crew member is Laurent. I met Laurent over 3 years ago in the Bahamas, and he is an extremely talented photographer, both above water and underwater. Laurent ended up living on board C'est La Vie with me for over a year as we explored the Bahamas. Now Laurent is part of the Team C'est La Vie family, and we are so stoked to have him back on board for this adventure.
This is nice. Normally I'm the one on the cart.
What you got there? Got some goodies?
Yeah, they didn't have exact change, so $2 in avocados.
We'll take it. Nice. Spoutine. Nice work. Mana mana. Well, we're going now to get some yeast. Don't know how to say that in Spanish, so we'll figure it out. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Necesito ayuda. Yo no sé cómo decir yeast. think we're making it happen. Got them packs, man. I got them packs. Making some bread tonight.
It's always a great feeling having the boat full of diesel.
Yeah.
Projects. And today's arts and crafts are
Impellers.
impellers.
After swapping out impellers on the generator, the girls went to go pick up the electricians, Victor and his son Victor. I'm currently in the engine room, taking out the old master charger and swapping it for the Victron charger in hopes to save some time for these guys so they can get to work ASAP.
So we figured out that our power charger went bad, so our generator wasn't charging our batteries at all, which is a problem at night because there's no sun and most of the time no wind. So that's the issue we were having. So we spent the entire day yesterday calling around trying to find a Victron charger. Found not only one but two. Also found an awesome guy named Victor who came highly recommended from some friends. So it's Victor and his son Victor, and they're here today installing our new Victron charger. And we got a Victron charger backup, so we're feeling really good. They're also going to help us with our display to help us understand what state our batteries actually are in and what's reading what, and kind of help us with a little bit of the spaghetti going on. Busy day, productive day, we're stoked.
I feel much more confident about the electrical systems. It has forced us to learn.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the galley, we have Chef and sous chef. And I don't know who is who. We don't either. Whom is who? The boat is loaded and we're ready to go. We have food, we have fuel, we have water, we officially cleared customs and checked out of Panama, and now we're headed to the southernmost islands to wait for the right weather window to send it to Galapagos. We take safety very seriously, so we took an opportunity to go through all of our safety equipment, assign responsibilities in case of emergency, and make sure that we were prepped and ready to go in a worst case scenario. Now it's time to assign shifts. On your mark, get set, go.
We should have filmed that. It's.
I am filming it.
Oh, sweet, good for you. Really?
Yeah. 6 to 9, baby!
AM or PM?
PM.
Oh, so you start. I got 12 to 3.
You'll like that.
Oh, 3 to 6?
Yeah.
That's
What'd
what
you
time
get?
is sunrise?
Yeah, probably.
9 to 12?
It starts
You
getting light
guys
around
same
6.
shit.
And you're not going back to sleep.
Some kind of same shift. Which one?
12 to 3.
12 to 3.
Yeah.
So like
We
when
could
you
do-
do the 2 shitty shifts,
Yeah,
you get
Nothing in the day.
You don't have any shit during the day.
I like that a lot.
I don't know who gave us the
close.
sage
Yeah,
and
getting
crystal,
closer.
but
This was a first for me, but let's get that bad juju out of here. It was interesting and quite fun.
There you go.
What do you think, Finn? No? What is that?
It feels good to finally get moving in the right direction as we move to Jicarita, the southernmost island of Panama.
Alright, so we're headed to Jicarita. What was that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the sail?
It's good bricks.
The sail ripped?
not out.
Not out, cause
Pull the lines in. We're out. Grab that other line.
All right.
Grab this line in.
What do you want me to do now? I don't know. Okay. Oh, just the back ripped out. All right, we gotta pull in the dip.
An island ripped out.
When I said the eyelet, we blew the clue out of the sail, so the bottom corner where it attaches to the back of the boom.
Drop the main. This is a great time to introduce my friend Jenna. I met Jenna a couple of years ago when she jumped on a last-minute trip to sail with me to Dominican Republic. It was just the two of us running the boat, and she's no stranger to rough weather. We're stoked to have her back on board, and she quickly pointed out in the situation that we could still fly the mainsail with just one reef.
Smart.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Go team.
And then that's not that hard of a repair.
Wait, where's the fish? You gotta at least show the fish.
Huh.
You at least got dinner.
Good team.
I was like, you know, it really sucks to lose the fish and have this go out. Yeah, beautiful rainbow runner. Big as you, Steph. On the scale of bad things that happen, if that's the worst thing that happens, we're in good shape.
Yep. Fact. Yep.
All right, on to the next adventure.
Yep. Here, show the radar real quick. Oh my god. So that'll it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, it does. That was actually good. Everybody like jumped into action really well. We've safely arrived at the southernmost island in Panama, and it's one of our absolute favorite beaches. This is our last opportunity to put our feet in the sand and touch land before we head off across the Pacific Ocean. We wanted to take a lot of time on the beach to make sure that the puppies were able to stretch their legs, we were able to stretch our legs, and everybody got nice and grounded before our adventure at sea. We spent a solid 3 to 4 hours on the beach, swimming, running, enjoying the sun, enjoying the breeze, enjoying the sand. Our sail plan is to sail from Panama over to Galapagos for a quick fuel stop. That should take us about 7 days. And then when we leave the Galapagos over to French Polynesia, it should take us anywhere between 20 and 30 days, depending on conditions. Once we set sail and leave land, we're at the complete mercy of Mother Nature, the wind, the waves, and the conditions. The feeling in this moment is completely unique to anything that any of us have ever felt before. It's a mixture of excitement, anxiety, nerves, and emotions running wild. We're about to embark on the biggest adventure of our lives and have no idea what's about to happen the next month at sea. And now it was time to pack up, head back to the boat, and get ready to set sail. This is the moment. We're leaving Panama.
Finally happening.
Finally happening. We thought we were going to leave at 3, but then a whiteout came and we let it wash off the boat, clean our laundry for a second time, and now we're headed to Galapagos.
We're doing it.
We're all tied up, tied down on the dinghy. We're gonna put these guys up later.
Ready to do the mainsail?
Steph, you want to finish this bite? Maybe you need to grab a belt for Steph. Yeah, there you go. Slow it down. Let's just try to sail at like 60 degrees. Port engine forward. Give me some throttle, please. That's good. Doing great, buddy. Reel down. That's as high as you need to go. Short pumps. That's it. Short pumps. He's black. That's a good color. Yeah, it's him. That's it. Just hold it there. Next sweep.
If you don't like blood, this is probably not the part of the episode that you're going to want to watch. Although bleeding might seem a little bit barbaric, it's a humane way to dispatch the fish and preserve the meat for best eating quality.
Yeah, I do have a line. Nice 30 pounder.
If you pop that hook out, we can throw it right back out.
While I was a professional fishing guide in my hometown of Key West, Florida, I found this technique of taking the head off makes filleting tuna much easier, as the second fillet will be nice and flat and not rolling around, especially on the moving boat. It will also remove the entrails, and you won't have to worry about contaminating the meat with the stomach contents.
Your biggest tuna. Take a bite. Really? Yeah. Your first Pacific yellowfin.
This is a common tradition. When you catch your first tuna, you have to eat the heart. It's full of nutrition, so no one was shy.
Tastes like fish. Doesn't taste bad. No. Did you just eat the whole thing?
With the first fillet now off, you can see that it's nice and clean, and you can see the second fillet comes off with little to no scraps for little Finnegan. Don't worry, the pups get plenty.
All right, day one. We literally just left Panama like 10 miles ago, and our autopilot's failing. So I am on the first shift from 6 to 9. The winds are like 9 knots, about 60 degrees. We have the waves and swell in front of us, so we're going into the waves and the current, but we have enough wind to sail at like 3 to 4 knots. I'll probably throw an engine on here in a second. But we're just keeping our fingers crossed that this autopilot starts behaving, because that would really throw a wrench in our plans. And I'm on shift with Jenna. Not really, Jenna just ended her shift. How was your shift, Jenna?
My shift was great. You were with me the whole time.
We caught a tuna.
Yeah, we did.
The highlight of Jenna's shift was catching a tuna. So we're officially starting the shifts. What that means is I'm gonna do 6 to 9, then Laurent 9 to 12
for the first 5.
First 5 days.
We'd be lying to you if we said we weren't nervous, but we're off to the Galapagos and not looking back. It's been a rocky start thus far, and things aren't going to get any easier, so stay tuned.
My first shift is over, 6 to 9, and I guess the most exciting thing that happened was that we've had autopilot issues, which has been like the vein of my existence since I got the boat. Garmin autopilots just seem to fail. But Cole came, did some adjustments, and we think that it was just, he tried to zip tie a bunch of wires up to make them clean and out of the way so it looked good, and he's thinking that that might have just like wiggled one the wrong way, so he worked on the connections, and so far so good, it's working. Something else is that there's actually a lot of tankers and cargo ships out here. One came within a mile of us, so that was pretty crazy, and it was a 283 meter long ship, so it's a massive ship, like 900 feet or something. How are you feeling, Laurent?
I'm super pumped about doing this crossing. It's my first shift on board, and we've got a great crew here, so I think the trip's gonna be just amazing. It's my first crossing, except for the Bahamas, Florida one, but it's tiny compared to this, so we'll see. Let's see how it goes, but I'm super excited. Here we come, Galapagos.
What up, what up? All right, so we're ready. I'm here with Steph. We got Zeke down there.
Spiderweb.
Yeah, spiderwebbed. He's in lockup. Let's just say he's freaking out right now.
As
So
you can see, I'm still awake,
yeah.
but I shouldn't be.
3 a.m. My boy Cole taking over. We got storms.
First shift in the books from 3 to 6. Got the sunrise starting to poke through. I got about an hour of sleep last night. Just a lot going on. We had been up all night with the alarms going off with our autopilot, trying to make adjustments and staying on course. We thought about staying in Central America for a year, but here we are crossing. Hopefully we didn't rush it.
As you can see, we didn't have the smoothest start to this adventure, and that theme carries on for the remainder of the trip. It's too rough to cook. We're running out of water to do dishes with, so we're doing dishes off the back with salt water.
Oh shit. What can we do? What are our options here?
Right, our starboard rudder arm just broke completely.